Hey guys, welcome to this week's workout of the week. Alright, we have abs and pins. That's what we're working today.
Yeah.
Right, once again, don't forget your 5-minute warm-up. We're going to go for 30 minutes. You get as many of these rounds out as you can. Let's get to it. You're starting with me.
Let's do it.
On the beautiful squats. Alright, weighted squats. I've got a 10-kilo plate. If you can go heavier, go heavier. If you need to go lighter because of the lower back pain, go lighter. Alright, so across the chest. We're going to go straight down. We're doing 20. Make sure that bum line lines up with the knees. Alright, push through the heels. Bang. You get 20 out. As soon as you finish the 20, pop that weight down because you're going into burpees. Whoop, down, up. You're getting 5 burpees out. And then you are traveling over to the bike with Justin.
Yeah! Alright guys, so what we're going to do. Alright, turn the bike on. Alright, we're going to go 1 minute. Alright, we're going to go level 14. And you need to keep it above 80 RPM. So really ramp it up for 1 minute, as fast as you can. And then you're over to Josh.
Alright, we are on the stepper for 1 whole minute. You are at level 14. If you can go harder because it's only a minute, go harder. You guys should be absolutely killing in your thighs, bum and hamstrings. Alright, we're going to finish those legs off with Justin down there and then we'll hit some abs.
Hey guys! Alright guys, now what we're going to do? Alright, we're going to do some hip thrusters.
Alright, some sexy hip thrusters. So lock your core in. Alright, have your knees about 90 degrees. Then what you're going to do, you're going to come up as high as you can and down. Straight up and straight down. Nice and slow, really controlled. Alright, once you've done those, alright, we're going 1 minute of those. Alright, and then what we're going to do, alright, we're going to go straight into Russian twists. Alright, so you've got your plate here. Alright, if you can, alright, swap it for a bit heavier. Alright, and what we're going to do, we're going to go 90 degrees. Alright, knees. Alright, bring yourself down into a sit-up. And then twists. Alright, again, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Alright, you've got 60 seconds worth of that. Alright, then you're over to Josh. Woo.
Alright, so we've got the row, alright? Alright, we're going to go for 1 whole minute on that row, alright? Alright, we're going to keep going for 1 minute. 1 minute, nice and hard, alright? Alright, alright, we got it, alright? Alright, once you've done that, alright? We're going to repeat that for 30 minutes, alright? So you make sure you get that 30 minutes in, you punch it out. If you need a drink break, only take a quick one. Alright, alright, alright. And we'll finish up there, alright? Alright guys.
Enjoy, alright? Yeah.